G'day, Tragic here, and welcome back to Mage Night. This is Shades of Tezla, and we are in the last throes of this game. Now, basically, there are 15 cards in the deck. So, if we have a perfect draw, we'll have 6 turns. So we'll have 5 turns, and then the dummy will declare end of round. But we have a really bad gemstones here. We've got 3 reds and 3 greens. This means that if we hit a red or a green, we're going to lose an entire turn. Now, luckily, our very first draw, it did hit a green at the end, but we actually pulled out 4 greens. So we might not hit another green for the whole thing if we're lucky. So it really depends on how this goes. But I'm basically going to try and base my game around 3 turns. So we need, in 2 turns would be preferable, to get all our guys around here somewhere. And some of them are really far away still. So we basically want to be here in 2 or 3 turns and then attack. So it's going to be very, very difficult to do this. And once we attack, of course, we still need up here. So we can't be too precious. I think I was a little slow at the beginning. Like, I was going to buy something for him. I thought about maybe sending this dude to here to farm some crystals. But I just don't think we're actually going to physically have the time. So let's see what we get. Yablam, yablam. Perfect. So it ended on a blue. We get no extra thing. We want that to happen like every time, which it's obviously not. But okay, so what have we got? Now we need to get the hell out of Dodge very, very quickly. So we basically have a lot of movement here. Now he does have the ability to move large distances. So see how these are slightly different colors? I kept reading that as 5 points to enter, but it's the same terrain as that actually, so it's only 4 points. But we're looking at huge amounts here. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend 1 turn just going blue, and we can take a blue crystal and a green crystal. I'm going to discard this. I'm going to discard this. I'm going to keep this block though. And what else am I going to do? I'm going to go Swift Reflexes, pay with a crystal, and that'll give me 4 to move into here. And then I'm going to use this ability to gain a crystal and heal that wound. Okay. Ooh, we rolled a green. Excellent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, next. Now, I probably shouldn't have taken that blue crystal. I shouldn't have used that blue. I wanted to use the blue for this guy. Because basically he has an ability that allows him to cross water. So his quickest path is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's about 12 points. But we need a blue crystal to get into here, and I just spent it like an idiot. Now I can take a blue crystal, but we really want to time this for our attack so we get the +4 in some kind of attack. So what we are going to do is, firstly, we can take the yellow and the black and just re-roll it with Mana Search. Come on, good stuff. Beautiful. Oh, look at that. So now, the question now is, So we can actually spend the blue mana. That allows us to now cross water. Then we can go 4 movement. And remember, we also get +1 from here, right? So we're already +1 movement. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7. I think that's right. So we've produced a total of 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so just to check that, we paid the blue mana so we can cross lakes. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And bam, we are in position. Beautiful. Thanks to one of my viewers, and Arthur Howling, for reminding me that we could actually move straight into the city. Excellente. So that's very good. And we finish our turn next to a castle. So we actually get to draw to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he can start modifying his hand, or maybe even if we pull an extra movement, we might get up here and then we can start farming crystals, and that will open this space here for another person to go. Okay, so that was pretty good. Now we have this dude, and we know this guy's move because we kind of did it last turn, but we decided to take it back. We have the 2 for Dark Paths. We've got the Druidic Staff, which we're discarding for white, and we're discarding this one for white. That gives us movement. So we're 1, 2 from Druidic Paths. We discard. That gives us over here, and that passes the 10 points of movement required to get through the forest. And now we need to decide what we're going to do. We still haven't taken a die. So we're going to go bam and discard this sucker and use a red dice from the source. And that's going to give us another 5 movement points, which allows us to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 onto here. And now that we're here, we can take a crystal. We're going to take a white crystal. And that be that. And now we draw up to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And finally, we have this chick. She has to draw another card to Sparing Power. And she has tons of movement. And basically we want 5. Okay, let me think here. So he has to move to here. She has to move to here. And then, oh no, wait. So he can move to here. Wait. Wolfhawk needs to go here. So she is next to her castle, so she gets the large draw. So Wolfhawk has to go here. That means, I guess Bran needs to go here, and she can go here because she's got so much movement. So, firstly, we're going to head towards the monastery. That means we can go... There's lots of nice stuff in the source. We're going to go blue, but we're actually going to take a white and go green and use it for green, using her, swappy color thing. Because all the movement cards are basically blue and green, so we don't want to use these source die if we can. So that gives us 4. So that is, we need 5 to get to here. So if we do this, we get 8. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bam. And we're ready for that. Now we're actually almost ready to go. Remember, we need 2 movement to get into these places. We have... What is our reputation? Our reputation's at 0. But we have 2 of these things. We can definitely discard that because who cares? But it might be nice to keep the ice shard. So that is... I don't think we need the ice shard, to be honest. If I remember my necromantic pieces... Oh wait, I'll do it this way actually. Let me shuffle them again. Yeah. Okay, this one has ice resistance. This one's got fire. This one has fire, and this one has ice. So pretty much almost nothing is required. There's cold fire attack is the only one, so we don't really need this stuff at all. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to discard that one as well, and that gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rep just without even using a card. And we're going to use that to buy counterattack, which costs 6 if I can remember correctly. Yeah, so that's 6. Okay. Now we are burning a lot of crystals here, but like I said, we have to get to position basically next turn. If we're not in position by next turn, we're not going to have enough time to do the attack at all. Okay, so we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to chuck out this card. This is a strong card, but when she has only a hand size of 6, and this basically takes up 2 slots in my deck. Oh, we are going to have sparing power, giving us maybe 3 extra cards. Yeah, I think I will keep that actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Booyah, and that is our next turn. So we got very close this time. This dude's in position. She's basically in position. He is almost in position. Wolfhawk is next. So we got to get Wolfhawk to here next. Which means if I haven't drawn the card I'm looking for, we're going to be in a lot of trouble. There's only 8 cards left in my deck. Oh, the pressure. Yeah, so he has to go 3, 6, 10, 12, 15. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 right here. So that's 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We can just make it. As long as we draw the right card, we can just make it. Okay, well, that is that. We are ready to go. We should be ready to do our final attack and complete the game in the next couple of turns. Exciting stuff. Okay, I will see you guys